Alright guys, so today we are going to be doing a foot draft. Now this time of year on FIFA, it's pretty stale, obviously, it's very boring towards the end. But we have actually got a pretty decent team of the week out. Obviously there's that 93 Pogba, which everyone wants. And he just looks ridiculous. I did a foot draft the other day, he's going for 2.2 million. I'm never going to get my hands on him unless we pack him or unless we get him in the foot draft. So I'm hoping to get someone from this week's team of the week. And I'm interested to see what you guys think. I'm very tempted to just upload a foot draft a week. When I do my Road to Glory, I want to do a weekly squad update, a weekly foot draft, and a weekly squad battles, I think it's called. I always mess that up. I'm pretty sure it's called squad battles, but I want to do that all just weekly. It might seem weird, but I want to do a lot. Even though it's going to be a Road to Glory, I'm probably not going to show Foot Champions games on the Road to Glory. Just for me, I find that stale for a lot of Road to Glories that I watch. They're the videos that I don't watch. I want to basically take some inspiration from a lot of people who I watch, like Fuji, the Panthers, even AA9 Skills. I'm not sure if he still does his Road to Glory, and I want to take what I didn't enjoy out and what I would have added into the Road to Glory, if that makes any sense. I'm hoping to make my Road to Glory as enjoyable as possible to watch. Anyway, we're going to be doing a draft today. I can't wait for FIFA 18 if that's not already clear. But for the remainder of FIFA 17, this is probably all I'm going to be doing. I did one the other day. We got to the semi-finals, and then we got a I ended up rage quitting in the final, like 3-0 down in 10 minutes. I was getting absolutely demolished. So some decent formations. I'm very tempted to go with the defend, the 4-3-3 defend. It's a decent formation, or the regular standard 4-3-3. I think we're going to go with the defend, the 4-3-3 defend. I think that's the third variation of it. 95 Aubameyang to start it off, and we're going to take him. What a card that is. I don't actually mind too much about what league we go with. We've got Di Maria, we've got Robben. Robben's going to go in there nicely. That's a nice one. We're probably going to go for a Bundesliga team. If we can get Royce here, that would be perfect. We're not going to get Royce. We are going to get 98 Ronaldo, who we're going to take. Let's see who we get. If we can get a Real Madrid, what's his name? Well, we haven't got him anyway. A Casemiro, that's what I was looking for. That would have been nice. So, who we're going to take here? I mean, we've got Premier League. We've got a Bundesliga player who we can put out on the right-hand side. That's probably that's the smart option. We'll try and go for a Bundesliga team. And hopefully we get a Casemiro just to get Ronaldo the chemistry. And we haven't really got anyone here. So, any links at all. No Netherlands, no Portuguese. We'll go with Matic. Matic is probably the best out of those, and there was no one else to get us to Chem. But if okay, I went for left back. I meant to swap those two round. We're going to go for Marcelo in the hopes that we get Casemiro. Swap those two round. We need the Liga CDM there to get Ronaldo some Chem. Hopefully here we can get someone from Dortmund. Doesn't look like we're going to get anyone there. So, anyone going to get any links at all? We've got League One, so we've got England and Bundesliga and nothing. So we are going to take, we'll take Britain. Why not? Gets the link to Matic. Obviously, we want to replace Matic, but if we have to play him there, we do. So let's see who we get in the centre back. So now it's interesting. We've got Pepe, we've got Bender, who we would take. Look at that for a selection. I've got to be honest. That is a ridiculous selection of centre backs. Those three there, all over 90. Now this is interesting. So we could go with PK in the hopes that we get Casemiro and get him some links, or we could go with Hummels, who we're going to go with, and put him, and he'll get the strong link to get Bender full chem as it is. And then we aren't going to get anyone here, any Bundesliga at all. So we are going to we'll take Lovren, just in case we can get, see, we've got that BPL link up there. I prefer to just get Casemiro and see if we can get the chem. Right back, we need a Bundesliga right back, and we have got one. We've got Chandler, not the best, but we're going to have to take him to get chemistry. In goal, a Neuer would be perfect. Neuer. No Neuer. We are going to take, I actually don't know who to take here. See, we have got the BPL centre-back. Either way, the goalkeeper's going to get 7 chem. So we have got the BPL centre-back. Realistically, we want a La Liga centre-back eventually. It just depends whether we get Casemiro or not. So I think it's smart to take Bravo. But the likelihood is we will probably get another BPL goalkeeper. I'm going to go Oblak. That's probably a very bad choice, a very poor choice. But I'm just praying that we get a La Liga centre-back, a La Liga CDM, and hopefully a Bundesliga centre mid, hopefully a Dortmund centre mid, so we can get Aubameyang on full chem. So we're going to take the reserves first, get an idea. I mean, if we get Royce, that's going to be interesting. That's going to mix the team up a lot. So here we have got a Bundesliga left back who we're actually going to take. Yeah, we're going to take him just in case, and we actually... Does he get chem? No, he loses us chem there. If we had a Bundesliga goalkeeper, he would have worked a lot better. Just in case we get a Bundesliga, like a couple Bundesliga players. Here, no one really that's going to help. I mean, another La Liga player, but nothing else really. So we'll go for a super sub. Traore, that's a ridiculous card. 4-star skills as well. We'll take that. And Marco Reus would go a long way. I think he'd actually really help. Lloris. Is it worth taking Lloris? I mean, a 94... I mean, no one else really works at all. So we are going to take Lloris and we're going to put him in. He gets us some chem. Obviously, now we're going to get 3 goalkeepers, which isn't, like, ideal. But I don't mind that. And we're actually going to take... Who would I prefer? Leighton Baines? I mean, I'd probably prefer to play Walker off chem if we were going to play him at right back. Or left back, sorry. Yeah, I'd definitely prefer Walker. If we put Walker in there, it gets us 2 extra chem points. Marco Reus will come in clutch now. Let's see who we get for the last reserve. 95 Messi. Buffon. Not really any help for anyone there. We'll take Messi as the super sub, I guess. I mean, yeah, we'll take Messi as the super sub. Alright, goalkeeper. This could switch up. If we get Neuer, we'll definitely play Neuer. But it's very rare that you see Neuer. We have got a Bundesliga goalkeeper who, to be on the safe side, will take. He actually helps us a lot with chem. But I'd probably prefer Lloris. We'll keep him in there for now, just to see, depending on who we get in these last couple of picks. So here, no one really helps. I mean, for centre-backs, we're pretty much set, and they're all full-backs as it is. So we'll take Karsdorp. He's actually a decent player. I'm probably not even put him on the bench, but he's a decent player. Felipe Luis, Alderweireld. Now that is going to come in clutch, because if we take him, put him in here, he gets the strong link to Walker and he gets the strong link to Lloris. That works amazing. That's amazing. I'm happy with that. Like, the centre backs there, that defense looks absolutely incredible apart from Chandler. We've got any, like, we really just need that one centre mid and potentially Marco Reus, even at Eden Hazard. If we would have took Hazard, Matic would have got full chem, Hazard would have got full chem. Hopefully we get Hazard. Hazard will work well, actually. He'll work probably better than Reus. Here we haven't got anyone. I mean, he actually might work. Yeah, we've got Bundesliga left mid, who I'm not going to take. It's Kalua. I'm not going to play him either way. I mean, he'd work if we played him in centre mid. He'd work. He'd just get Aubameyang. Aubameyang would get the same chem anyway, so it wouldn't matter. If we take this CDM and we put him in here, we lose 3 chem from the centre mid, but Ronaldo goes up to 7 chem. So I prefer to play it like that. As long as we get a Bundesliga centre mid, I'm sort of banking on that right now. We've got Chadley. That's not what we're after, I'm afraid. What can we do with this? I think I've banked on that centre mid for too long. We'll take Chadley just in case we have to play him. Come on, give us that Bundesliga centre mid. That's all I'm asking for. 94 Insigne, and we don't get the centre mid. We'll take Insigne, best card on the game. Okay, so I mean, even at that rate, we could probably play Insigne there. He's got better pace, less shooting, better passing, much less physical. I probably prefer Ronaldo, to be honest. But the team's looking okay. I mean, it's not looking the best. We just need, out of this pick, we just need one Bundesliga midfielder. Centre mid, CDM, wherever. We just need one. Please give it to us, EA. We don't get it. Who can we take out of this? Who's going to help? No one. I'm pretty sure no one's going to help here. Yeah, no one's really going to help here. For the super sub, going to take Mane. I mean, we've got a lot of wingers as it is. Yeah, that is the best we can get, obviously. We've got a few players off chem. A Bundesliga manager, a Portuguese Bundesliga manager is going to be what we need. So we'll sort the bench out. So Oblak will keep there. Right wing will take, we need to put Messi on the bench. We've got Messi on for Lovren. Rodriguez, I mean, we're up for a 190 if we had full chem. I mean, we've got a 190 already. Well, we haven't. If we had 100 chem, it'd be a 190. So we'll put him on the bench. And yeah, that's how I'm going to run the bench. Obviously, I'm not happy with that. If we'd have got that Bundesliga centre mid, if we'd have got someone like, especially from Dortmund, would have been top notch. If we'd have took Hazard when we could have, that would have been miles better. Not bad though. So we want a Bundesliga Portuguese manager. We've got the Portuguese manager. We haven't got a Bundesliga manager, right? So who helps again? That takes us to 91 chem. The English manager takes us to 88, but 91 is the best. Helps all the BPL players out. Helps Ronaldo get to 5 chem. That's not too bad. We'll take Mourinho. To be fair, it's a decent draft. The defense is solid. The attack looks incredible. If everyone was on full chem, I feel like we should have, like, I'm really regretting not taking Eden Hazard. He would have got a nice link to Matic. But overall, not a bad draft. Aubameyang, maybe going Bundesliga wasn't the cleverest of choices. Obviously, not a lot of Bundesliga players pop. If we'd have got someone like Vidal, he would have worked perfect with Robben, and then we could have been looking for a La Liga striker. But overall, the team doesn't look too bad. Let's go and see where we get with this. To be honest, I'm not aiming high. I've never really been too good at the Fut Draft. I'm going to aim for for the semi-finals again. I want to get to the semi-finals at least. I don't want to go out in the first round. That'd be an absolute nightmare. So anyway, guys, let's get into the gameplay. So let's get into these highlights, guys. The first game that we played, we came up against a 5 at the back team. Not the greatest team, to be 100% honest, just looking at it off the base. Obviously, quite a lot of players off chem and off chem on very low chem, like 3 chem, etc. But overall, this guy was a very annoying player to play against. He was good at what he was doing, but what he was doing was frustrating. I think he went ultra defensive. I don't think he was parked the bus. I think he went ultra defensive from the start of the game. It took me to the 80th minute to figure him out, and all I ended up doing to beat him was LB passes, so my players would make runs through. And obviously, being 5 at the back as well, if you set yourself to ultra defensive, them players aren't moving, them centre-backs, them full-backs aren't moving. But we ended up winning the first game to take us through to the next round. In the next round, we come up against this absolutely incredible team. I mean, what a team that is. 98 man of the match striker Ronaldo, he's got 95 Robben. What a team it was. And we ended up getting back into this game after my opponent had scored. He was absolutely just one of the better players I've played on FIFA this year. He was really good. I feel I got quite lucky to get a win in the game. I was quite lucky in some of the opportunities that I got to break down his defence, especially the last one. That goal there, I had about 7 shots beforehand, which should have all gone in. They was all absolute sitters. I've missed a cutback, which hit the post, I think it was, and then I missed that, pretty much that exact same shot what I did there, but the keeper just picked it up, and he threw it out and made a mistake. And then for the third goal, we pass it across, we miss the low driven, we cross it back in. Ronaldo's there. Out of all the places to head the ball, when you look at the replay, he heads it right towards the goalkeeper. There's an entire open net, but luckily for us, it still went in. So we move in to the semi-finals, which was the aim for today. But I won't be showing any gameplay from game 3. My opponent was it said a 5-bar connection. I ended up going into the game with crazy amounts of button delay. And as you can see, went 3-1 up, and I had enough. So I decided to leave the match. But anyway, guys, we got to the semi-finals. Let's see what we got in our rewards. Alright guys, so I've just ended up rage quitting in the semi-final. That game was so annoying. The amount of button lag, just the delay in the game, even in game 2, was ridiculous. Like, I was pressing A, my players were taking 3 extra touches, and there was no way I was getting back into that game. My opponent, no disrespect towards him, he was a good player, he might have beat me, even if the game was playing up to standard, but that was the most, like, annoying thing. When I'm pressing A to pass the ball, it's going straight to him, he's getting tackles in because my buttons just aren't responding on my controller, and it's agitating when I lose like that. But anyway, we have got the second round reward, so I'm assuming these rewards aren't that great. So let's see what we get. We are going to get a 15k pack, and I think that's a 25k pack or a 15k pack. I think that's just 2 15k packs. Anyway, we'll start off with the gold players pack. I'd say the jumbo premium is probably better, so let's see what we get. We do not get a rare gold player, it's going to be a rare silver. So what we'll do with these, we'll send everything up to the trade pile. I actually didn't clear my trade pile, so actually not that bad. I mean, a few non-rares will sell. We have got a MLS silver. I don't know if MLS players or even any of the League SBC players sell anymore. Now it's the end of the game. I mean, yeah, like 900 coins, not bad. So we'll list them up 700. I mean, it's better than nothing. Then we've got the 15k pack, the Jumbo Premium Gold pack. Let's see what we get. No walkout. Can we get at least a rare gold? One rare gold we do get. It's going to be Skirtle. What was 82 rated, I think he is. That's not the best. We do get Davies, the transfer, the new Derby man, Curtis Davies. I actually might keep him in the club. I don't know what he sells for. Doubt it's anything, but yeah, he's a decent signing for Derby. I think I'm actually quite happy with him. He hasn't started. Yeah, I mean, he might have started. He didn't start in the last game I watched. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. Not a bad pack anyway. So yeah, we'll send the contracts. Send the rare contract. We'll send the fitness card. CDM to centre mid. That's a decent position. Change striker to centre forward. I don't think so, but we'll check. And we'll send them to the trade pile. Out of the players, we'll probably send everyone except Davis. I'll keep Davis. And we'll send all these to the club and quick sell these real quick. Get rid of those, send the contracts and Davis to the club. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of today's draft video. If you guys want to see more drafts, I'm probably going to do one draft a week till the end of FIFA 17. So you might get 3-4 more drafts out of me. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to drop a like on it. And as always, guys, make sure you all have an absolutely incredible day. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace.